two motivating factors that people that I've always found get involved in our industry, engage in industry, and there's a reason here. And one is you're inspired. People do things in business because they're either an inspiration or desperation. Inspiration, they're inspired. They want to reach higher goals. They want a better lifestyle. They want to get rid of debt. They want to have freedom. They want to have time and freedom. Desperation might be in a situation, hey, you're in debt. You've got credit card debt. You've got to start making some ends meet to really start, living the lifestyle that you want to have. But here's the key, and this is probably the most important thing that I've always found. Your income will always be a reflection in the long term, not immediately, because in this industry, what you do today, you don't get paid tomorrow. Yes, you do, as Kali and Tom said, we've got the incredible 30%. We've got these incredible ways of making upfront money in the beginning. Kevin shared the incredible, first 30 experience where you can go out and make $125. That's true. There's upfront fast money. There's the $700 bonus for people getting started that Adam talked about. There's a lot of great money up front when you're engaging, but I'm talking about that long-term residual income. And it always comes down to this. It comes down to how you are really treating your business. And I say this in all sincerity. I always love when I'm prospecting or I'm talking to someone and I always, they're ready to go. I always ask them a few questions, and one of the questions I always ask is, what are your goals? What would you like to make? How much income is it that you want to make in joining CTFO? If you had, and it's funny that it always seems the same thing. The answer always seems to be common. And the answer always, normally for me, when I hear is, well, I want to make $10,000 a month. Okay, that's $120,000 a year, right? And I start thinking, and then the next question is, well, what are you willing to do to make $120,000 a month? And I'm asking everyone that's watching, and you've been here long enough, what is your goal? What is your income goal? If you don't have an income goal, if you don't write it down, and I had an income goal. I remember reading the book Think and Grow Rich. And in that book, it really talked, and I've read it numerous times, and it's probably one of the best books ever to read in the history of reading. If you're looking for self-help books, it's my all-time favorite. I've worn it out. But the thing I walked away with is, write down what you want, what your mind can conceive. What you're thinking about, you can achieve. It's just amazing. And I had written down my goal. I wrote it down. It was I want to make $1 million in a year. That was my goal. And I wrote it down and I carried it in my pocket. It was a written statement. I thought of it every day. You should have a goal of what you want to do. Okay. But here's the thing. It's not only about writing it down. It's the action steps that you want to take. Now, I also want to talk to those who are here who like just being part of a community, who like their mission, their purpose is service, is really here just to be part of a community. You enjoy taking our products. You're not really looking to make a lot of extra money. You like to serve others by sharing good products. You're looking to get your products for free. If you made a few $100s extra a week or month, that's awesome. And the truth is, most people do that. And we love that part of this industry because that is very seamless to do. But if you're here to make what we'll call that six-figure income or more, my question to you is, are you every day treating it like that kind of a business? Are you treating this like a $100,000 business? Are you treating this like $1 million business? If you ask that self, when you get up in the morning and you went to bed, when you said to yourself, did I treat it like that $100,000 business, right? Answer that question honestly. And what would be the things that you would do? I think Kevin spoke about it. Go out and get those no's. Are you willing to go out and get those no's? Ask yourself at the end of the day, how many no's did I get today? How many people did I share with that actually said no? You know what I mean? What were the activities that you were doing? So the reflection of your income will always be a reflection of your commitment, your persistency, and how you're treating this as a business. Most people get paid as though this is a hobby because they treat it as a hobby. Again, I'm not speaking to the choir because you're sacrificing today, a beautiful Saturday, to focus on your business, and you've stayed this long. So I'm reaching out now to you because you're here because I'm assuming you want to take this seriously. It's what are the things that you're going to do? What are the things you can do? And there's no if I could tell you there's one perfect way of doing things or one super thing of ways of doing things, why there's not, it's the simple things, never quitting, being consistent every day, not when you feel like doing it. Not like, hey, today's a day that I feel like it. Doing the thing you said you're going to do. I'm going to talk to 5 new people a day, regardless of their answer, whether it's a text, a phone call, a Zoom, a 3-way, an in-person. I don't care what it is, a stranger, whatever your zone, whatever you're comfortable doing. If you're not doing that on a consistent basis, do not sit there and blame the products or the ownership or the leadership or your upline or the compensation plan. That's a reflection of what you are doing. And I'm just saying that in a really great way. So here's the key that I would do right now. If you said, Michael, what is the most important thing that you could be doing daily? And obviously we have amazing products. We have, Xantho Mist is one of my all-time favorites. Absolutely love it. I still take I take the vitamins. I use this shampoo. It's great. But I lead with a hero product, which is either the Xantho Mist or the Glutamist. That's your choice, or both. And I can see a need for both. You choose how you want to do that, whatever you're doing. Why the mist? Because it's innovative, it's technology. People can relate to that in a very, very, very big way. Okay. So what I'm personally doing is I'm leading with either, I ask my prospect, Mr. or Mrs. Prospect, are you more someone interested in your health? I ask questions. I always ask questions, always. I'm never selling. I'm always asking and listening. And then another question and listening, and another question and listening. Mr. or Mrs. Prospect, are you more concerned about your health, your financial situation, or both? I didn't ask for a yes, no. I didn't say, are you concerned about your finance? Never ask a yes, no question. It's either or. So in this case, what's important to you? Is your health important to you? Is your financial situation important to you, or both, right? If they come back and say health, I'm not leading with, oh my God, you got to hear about this global prosperity plan. And you're going to get 18% here and these fast start bonuses and 700, I don't talk about that. I talk, well, great. Then I would lead with, hey, what are your health concerns? And whatever their health concerns is then I use the tools. CTFO provides you with all these amazing tools, whether it's your marketing site or all the free tools in your back office right there. You want to lead with that. And you want to get them to look at that video. So if it was Glutamist as an example, right? I say, okay, I have a 4-minute video that I want you to look at. You become the messenger, not the message. You don't have to explain, liposomal, nano emulsion, things that I can't even pronounce barely, right? You don't got to go into all that stuff. All you've got to say is be the messenger, not the message, and get great at sharing. Hey, would you do me a favor? I want your opinion. Can you take a peek at this? Can I count on you? There's words that you can get really good at doing. And hey, I'm going to text you real quickly, or I'm going to email you something. Just watch this 4-minute video on this amazing product. And then don't just do that. And that could be a Facebook message. It could be any way that you want to do it. Don't do that without asking for their commitment to look at it. And most importantly, following up. Now, at the same token, if someone says, hey, I'm interested in income or a business or an opportunity, what Stu said in the very beginning of this call, what I believe is possibly the best tool that I've ever seen, and it's for free. It's for free. It's gorgeous. It's a multi-million-dollar system for free, which is Ready, Set, Go, right? Because it's a system. They can go through the process and do ready, set, go. There's 2 videos there. So if someone's interested in the opportunity, right, then I'm going to go and I'm going to send them mine. In this case, you go into your back office and you get your Ready, Set, Go, because they can say, can I do this? When a person's looking at a business, they're saying, can I do what they're doing? Can I share with others? Anyone can share a link. But more as important as prospecting, right? As important as doing as out there, you've got to follow up. If you're not going to follow up, you're wasting your time. If you're not willing to call back, don't expect them to call you. Don't expect them just to send it and say, okay, waiting, sitting there saying, okay, I hope they join. Why didn't they join? It's all, and when you call them up, it's the questions like this. What did you like most? It's not, did you like it? What do you think? What did you like most? What appealed to you the most? You know what I mean? Ask questions that will create a sense of urgency. And finally, and I know that this might be uncomfortable, and I say it with all due respect, and I can say this with integrity. I can say this from the bottom of my heart. I can say this because I believe in the company. I believe in the products, is you have to ask for the close. If you're not willing to ask for the close, you're really defeating the whole purpose. And what does it mean by asking for the close? The asking for the close is simply asking the person, are you ready to try the product? And if not, what are the concerns that they have? Because it can't be money, because there's a 60-day unconditional money back guarantee, including shipping. Okay. It can't be that. Okay. And people waste money on cigarettes and booze and all kinds of other stuff to something that could potentially, right, change their life, their health, extend their longevity, have them look better, feel better, live longer, all those great things. Why in the world could you not ask that person for that sale? Which is simply, don't just send them a link. Gather their information. Say, ask them. Say, hey, let me go ahead and take this order for you, and I'll put it in. It's not uncomfortable to say, okay, what is your mailing address? Where do you want it shipped to? What credit card do you want to use? What's the code in the back? I'm going to create a CVS code. I'm going to create is there a username that you like or that you want to come up with? You want to make sure that that's available, obviously, first. I'm going to create a temporary password you can do. Be proactive, right? Or even three-way them into the company. Hey, let's get you started. Let me three-way you into the company and let's get this order in there. Don't just make the assumption, oh, I'm going to send them the link and hope and pray. And I can say you can do it with integrity because no one can ever get hurt in our business. No one can ever walk away with a foul taste and say, hey, that company didn't work, or I was unhappy, whatever it is, because of the money back guarantee. I probably would be somewhat say, hey, we're becoming salespeople by doing that. But I can share with you that you have greater success and people will thank you for that. If you truly care and love the person you're talking to and you want what's in their best interest, there's no doubt they should be on these life-changing products. So Evie, I'm going to pass it back to you. What a great Saturday. I want to thank everyone for participating. Bye-bye for now.